Well, if you grew up in the 80s, chances are you made out to one of their songs. I did. And if you didn't, it was only because you were too busy teasing your hair to get it as high as theirs.
You know how long that took? Heart has sold over 30 million albums, had 21 chart-topping hits, and they still have lots of heart left. Their new CD, Red Velvet Car, comes out today, and sisters Ann and Nancy Wilson were here, and we are thrilled to have you ladies. It comes out today. Or as they say, it drops today.
It drops right out of the sky.
And the first one in 6 years. How come?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we were busy, you know. Like
You've been touring a lot.
Yeah, touring. I made a solo album. We're both mothers.
Yeah.
Nancy had other work she was doing, like scoring work she was doing.
Yeah, we released another. I released another instrumental album called Baby Guitars for helping babies fall asleep.
Oh, fun.
And it works.
Oh, sure.
It absolutely works.
Yeah. Well, do you enjoy those times separate from one another, and then it's even more fun to come back together again, or did you just need a break? Because we don't hear about you guys fighting at all. You would be a lousy show on television, right?
No, we actually miss each other when we're not together working, which is odd for sisters. Everybody asks, that's the first question.
Yeah.
Do you guys fight? You know, but we kind of think maybe now we should like stage a fight, or you know, like
that's how you get on. Like the way you get on the cover of People magazine.
Maybe like that clip you showed a minute ago.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
Yeah. Somebody goes really nuts on the other person on television, or it's not worthwhile unless it's on TV, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Now, you each have 2 kids. What is it like for them to see? I mean, your hair in those days, forget it just to begin with. But then
and the videos.
And reinvented on American Idol with Fergie must have been exciting for them, right?
Yeah, well, that must be really surreal for instance, for my daughter. I have a 19-year-old daughter, and for her to see these videos that were made just before she was born, you know, where the hair was out to here and the clothes were just so crazy.
But you're rock royalty. Surely she knows that. She's got a cool mom.
Well, you know, if you've grown up with somebody, it's
you're
not
not Lady Gaga.
No.
Well, you were my Lady Gaga. Who do you look at now, and who do I guess your kids look at now and say, wow? Do you look at someone like Lady Gaga?
They love Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is very talented, and so is Pink. You know, there's some really good, and Taylor Swift. You know, really great, strong role models out there. A lot of theater, a lot of glam.
Are your kids talented in the same way musically as you all are?
They have different talents. Mine do anyway.
They're very talented, but I'm not pushing them. We don't push them in that direction because it's a lifestyle that must be a calling. I don't think.
Yeah, you got to want it more than
you
anything.
have to want it, or else you don't want to go there.
You have to give up a lot for it.
And yes, you guys have toured all these years. You leave your families behind, and
we take the families with.
Do you take them a lot when they? But once they get into school, isn't it too hard?
Then we don't tour. When they're in school, we stay home.
This is so un-rock star-ish.
Yeah, right?
It's
I know.
so practical.
And we were just talking about your husband, Cameron Crowe, with Jerry Maguire, keeps rerunning. I keep seeing it on, and that's an interesting.
Frank Gifford stole that movie. He just stole it.
He just took that, you know, without him in that film, my God.
But this is the most autobiographical CD that you say you've ever had. We only have a few more seconds, but tell us why. What are people going to find out about you in this CD they didn't know?
What it feels like to be human in the modern times, I think. There's a lot about travel and transit and what it feels like to be inside of that. Kind of a lonely place when you're not always together, you're moving through, you know, something. So a little bit of that. It's not just lonely, it's rockin', it's a gamut. The heart thing is always
it's still there.
A lot of stuff.
Well, it's great to see you both. We wish you terrific success with
you guys
CD.
are beautiful. Nice to see you today.
I'm like 40 years older than her. Do you think I'm having fun?
Look like twins.
All righty, thanks so much, you guys. Up next, Yankee great Jorge Posada and his beautiful wife Laura share their new memoir, The Beauty of Love, when we come back.
Before you go.
Welcome to the Clorox 2 Stain Research Facility. Please proceed to the viewing platform.